What's good, y'all? It's your boy Audacious Child here, and welcome to my channel where we talk about anything, whether it's fiction, society, or fictional societies. And today, it's a Naruto slash Boruto video. I'm gonna talk about one of the most smooth brain, I guess you could say, criticisms people have about Naruto and slash Boruto, which is not valid at all, and so people need to stop making it. And that criticism is like, oh, Boruto advanced technology too much, slash the question, what time period does Naruto take place in? I mean, yeah. But anyway, like, neither of these are valid criticisms and questions, and I'll explain in a sec. Every once in a while, you see social media, the internet in general, like, like toxic anime fan groups, like, what time period does Naruto take place in? Why they still use hawks when they have phones? I don't understand. They got TVs but no cars, this, that, whatnot. And see, what you're doing here is you're not making a valid criticism or observation. You're nitpicking a common trope. I'll post something on the screen with this, but it's called anachronism. What's anachronism? A fictional trope where you combine things from different times and places. And the reason this isn't a valid Naruto criticism is because it takes place in friggin' every fantasy media you consume, especially if you consume anime. Yet y'all only nitpick it with Naruto. Why is that? And like, in fact, that's most Naruto criticisms. There are actually only about two valid ones that people generally make. The rest are just nitpicking tropes that are common everywhere else. You just have a problem because Kishi wrote it. But yeah, anachronism is mixing different things from different time periods and places. Like Avatar does this. You have Inuit cultures next to East Asian cultures in a fantasy world. Dragon Ball does this. You have dinosaurs and time machines on the same planet. One Piece. One Piece is canonically supposed to be like a 1400s based world, I think, yet they have high tech robots and whatnot. So yeah, you were seeing anachronism your whole life, and so like it's strange that Naruto does it for you. Like when the Sasuke dinosaur stuff came out, like, oh, dinosaurs break the setting. Which he had a toy dinosaur in the manga, so dinosaurs have always already been a thing. They also have the mountain graveyard, which shows giant creature bones. But yeah, so I don't understand. Like y'all act new to this still in 2025. Literally every fantasy media, or like 90% of it, uses anachronism for world building. Which brings me to my next topic, Boruto specifically. Okay, people say Boruto specifically, the technology advanced too fast, which that's not true at all, because back to anachronism and Naruto. Naruto was always a modern world based on the time it was written. It was just anachronistic. Like, it started running in the 70s. I mean, not the 70s. I'm tripping. The 90s is an anachronistic 90s world, right? That's why you have modern clothing, which, I'll talk about that topic another time. Oh, they don't look like ninjas. But yeah, that's why you have modern clothing and technology. Just not a lot of cars and stuff in the setting. So if Naruto in and of itself was an anachronistic world, and Boruto stars what I believe 16, 17 years after Naruto ended, well, guess what? Time advanced and technology advanced. And the thing about it is, like, me being born in the 90s, just seeing how much technology has leapt in my lifetime is crazy. It's astounding. Of course technology would advance faster in a world where they have access to free energy within their bodies. Hello. Like, y'all aren't making any sense when y'all say, oh, technology advanced too fast in Boruto. And going back to this, if Naruto was essentially the late 90s, early 2000s, that means the star of Boruto would essentially be around, I guess, 2015 2014 to 2017 ish, give or take, depending on how you want to, age Naruto. But yeah, technology would advance a lot in such a time, especially when they already had a level of technology and also you know free energy that they produce in their bodies. You know, they defy physics. They produce heat, electricity. They can they can produce super hard materials like. And another thing, all these scientific ninja tools, they're based on concepts established in Naruto. You know, like their sealing jutsu, right? The little bullets they have. Tintin did this. A few people have done this. Jiraiya did this. Fire seal, remember he sealed Amaterasu. Yeah, and the most glaring example people bring up, which is, like the worst example is the cyborgs, right? Because they already had cyborgs in Naruto. Like the cyborg parts for like Ao and stuff is the same as puppet technology. It's the same as the puppetry. It's just made out of metal instead of wood, and they have artificial chakra networks. And as far as the nanomachines go, Hashirama cells are the binding agent, or well, Shibai cells now. They were always aware of cells. Remember, like Tsunade, the chakra network is connected directly to every cell in the body. And Tsunade, remember, she talked about how Rasen Shuriken severed the cellular chakra network. It did damage on a cellular level. And also, they have microscopes. They were always using microscopes throughout the series. So, once again, technology advanced too fast and Boruto doesn't stand. Like, I, I don't understand how, like, this is an argument, but it is what it is. People will nitpick whatever, but yeah, that's just all I have to say. That's all I have to say on the topic of Naruto and Boruto's technology level. It's called anachronism. Look it up. TV tropes is your friend. It's on TV tropes. Look up anachronism stew. All right. So, yeah. Bye. Wait a second. Before you go, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor. Who's our sponsor? Me, myself. If you like battle shonen and just fantasy media in general, then read my e-novel, Soul Tech Urban Psychedelic Power Fantasy. It's currently ongoing. Like, it's really supposed to be an anime one day. Yeah, read it, support me, maybe subscribe to my Patreon so I can, commission better pictures. But yeah, you'll have the link in the description. It goes to my Royal Road. I don't get paid from Royal Road, so if you want to support me financially, subscribe to my Patreon. There should be a link on my YouTube channel. All right, thanks, and until next time, bye.